how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit.
Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Carlos Martinez will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
So here is Jesse Winker. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Sharp ground ball to third. One there. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play. Now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Nick Castellanos now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's just 1 for 6. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Just getting started here in St. Louis. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. The Reds go down quietly. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Michael Lorenzen gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
And now here is Dylan Carlson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. And he'll get in there safely. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Here's Matt Carpenter, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
That is cool.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with the gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. 268 the average for him coming in. 9 homers and 21 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Carpenter stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Count now a ball and a strike. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-1 to him now. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And there's out number 2. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight,
We'll have to press pause as that strike three to retire the side. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, will match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. And he takes a called strike two.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. And it's fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2.
2-2 now.
1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. Molina gathers. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
So here's Tyler Naquin as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 0-2.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Fouled off. High and deep down the left field line. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it here 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood in it. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice. He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
O'Neill is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation. Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Yadi Molina digging in now. Hopped up. Barnhart over to his left. Makes the play, one away.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big-time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also, soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
And he falls behind 0-2. O'Neill, the runner at second with one away. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Barnhart is after it, makes the throw to first, 2 down. So next to hit is Dylan Carlson. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first.
In his first at bat, he hit that breaking ball for a base hit. It'll be interesting to see if he's sitting off speed again here in this AB.
1-0 the count. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Lifted down the line in left. In comes the left fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's 4 for 14. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. The 2-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Heading after it is Kepler. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The shortstop, Jose.
So stepping in is Jose Garcia. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next, it'll be Michael Lorenzen. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And this guy can hit a little bit, too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. So now here is Paul Goldschmidt. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
The 3-0 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Paul DeYoung is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter.
He's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Ugly swing followed by a next pitch homer. It could be one of two things. Either he made an in-at-bat adjustment or he set that pitcher up right there.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jeff Hoffman is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 23, Jeff Hoffman. Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Misses, ball 2. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. They'll still lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Gateway City, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Ready now for Cincinnati, Jesse Winker. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Up next, Joey Votto. This is pulled into right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
No runs, no hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The 1-0. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Dylan Carlson is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next to stand in is Matt Carpenter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Count even now at 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
To third. Gloved by Arenado. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
And stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Tyler Naquin will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
1-1 the count. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. 2 out, nobody on. Still 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Stepping in once again is Paul Goldschmidt. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 4 for 9. And now a pitch on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Grounded to short. Scooped up. Quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Pops this one up. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Striding in is Paul DeYoung. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
The 1-0 home. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. 7 home runs for him on the year now as this lead swells to 7-0.
You could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
The right fielder, number 32.
Into the box now, Max Kepler. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Reds 0. Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, Tucker.
First delivery to him.
Ball inside.
A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Jose Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
1 and 2.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
To the plate now, Jeff Hoffman. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. None left for Cincinnati. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
First pitch of the AB now. O'Neill swings and belts it to right. This ball's deep. And that is off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Line drive base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, talk about striking on back-to-back pitches, Bureau. A triple, then followed by a single. Big inning lurking here. Yeah, Dan, I think that's the game plan today against this guy right now. Being aggressive in the zone. If he's going to attack, then they're going to pull the trigger.
At the plate now, Carlos Martinez, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Justin Williams come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Molina aboard here at first with nobody out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Count is 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Dylan Carlson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. 8 runs and even 10 hits. And no errors so far for the Redbirds. A bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first. And it's a double play. Side retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We're through 6 full. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Reds nothing. Tyler Webb is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now and stepping in, Jesse Winker. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Kepler's on the move. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
The batter, the first baseman.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
No hits to this point. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Winker rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate here is Eugenio Suarez. His career numbers in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch coming, here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Mike Moustakas stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Votto is off of first with 2 away. Nipped the corner, 2-2. Now a swinging bunt. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's another 2-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Reds 1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Heading for second is Carpenter. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
TJ Antone comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
The 2-2 one more time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Winker is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Arenado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Paul DeYoung digs in next.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
2 outs here with a runner at third.
Ball.
2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 9-1 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, Max Kepler swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
1-2.
That misses. 1-2. A little bouncer. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And that's the 3rd out. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cardinals lead it 9-1. Andrew Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21.
New inning set to get underway, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
I got the count 1-2.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Next up, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Next to hit, Jose Garcia. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Barnhart, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Carpenter. The second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Reds go down quietly. They trail big. At the plate now is Tyler O'Neill. He made it to 3rd on a triple in his previous appearance. First pitch on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
Wow, as we take another look, I have to wonder if the first baseman just kind of took it for granted. Next thing you know, he drops the ball, and the runner's safely aboard. He's not going to be happy with himself about that one.
In now, Yadier Molina. Popped up. Votto might try to make a play on it. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Strike taken. The throw is there, and he's out trying to swipe second. Nice release by Barnhart.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Andrew Miller, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Moustakas has it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Kyle Farmer is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Winker. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
That's a ball.
And this is up and in, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw won't get him. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto, and he fouls this one off. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Lifetime against Andrew Miller, just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's going to land foul. So 1-2. Fouled away. Winker, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit out towards second. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Carlos Martinez takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Michael Lorenzen struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
For tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes.